Hey, how you doing, people? It's your guy Crypto Coin 2, back on the Trajectory of Wealth channel, and kind of want to touch on NovaTech and the not so golden silence that's going on, and also just the mindset of this space and how to try be able to keep it moving if you want to continue in this space. I have touched on it before, but I feel, just to be active on the channel, I think it's good to touch base and, you can kind of see how I feel about certain things. And, obviously you have your own minds and own opinions. Drop them in the comments if you're allowed, because certain people cut, just got to cut it off. Certain energy just got to cut off. So, yeah, if you're trying to type and you don't see it there, sorry. Anyway, one must scam, not a financial advisor. I'm here sharing information of the opportunities that I have invested in with risk factors considered. So NovaTech is just silent. Who knows what the intentions are of the ownership? Will they find a way to come back in some kind of way? We just don't know. Now, as a business, NovaTech's been super successful. It's probably the one people look at as, if you're looking for a good sustainable model that achieves great results, we can't deny that NovaTech has done that for many. But of course, at the moment, there's people left in limbo, probably getting that feeling in your heart and that little drained feeling like, oh my God, I've been there. I was definitely in that state with Watermine. I was in that state with Zetball a little bit. Zetball was still profit, but you just wanted it to carry on because he just doing so well. And a couple others in the Forex realms where accounts just got blown, where you just feel like, oh, you just get that feeling in the mind and in the heart, and then you just feel kind of drained. What I've learned in this space is have your main one, have your backup, and then your backup to your backup. So you could keep active in the space. So even if it's not super high yields, like even something like a Liquidix where it's up to 7.5 a month, at least the business model makes sense enough where I can see a vision for it to be here for years. You got the other ones like obviously the 3% per week one, which I looked at is like the sister brother to NovaTech, but now it's private. Different business model, but has that kind of consistency. Those you can see bare minimum a year, 2 years, maybe even more. And that's definitely proven with that particular platform. And then there's the 25%, which is getting to a slightly higher risk, but that's been delivering since I've been in it since December. I have my Telegram groups for those, so go in the description, check those out, and also check out my Trajectory Up C Zone, which is like the chat zone. You could come join and hang out. There's not a lot of, I think I talk in there the most, but it's just getting started. So you're welcome to come and interact. That'll be fine. Of course, we're in different jurisdictions, wherever we are in the world, but don't be shy. Just come through. It's alright. I'm quite chilled. I'm not super intense or arrogant or anything like that. This guy up all these shades on, but it's summer. Hey, it is what it is. But I just like to have fun. I'm a bit goofy at times, and ultimately, I just want to succeed in this space. There's another private opportunity. There's actually two that I'm in that are like totally not even been put out there in the public domain at all. Those are one's doing really well, and you know it's definitely different because the way things are done are very strategic, even in the accruals of certain percentages throughout the year. That's all I'll say about that, but I think that's a monster. And then there's another one that's super private, where it's like you can watch it for like six months or 12 months, and then kind of take part of your profits, and then the rest you make carry on working. Yeah, all those little intricacies. That one I really keep to the side, and then the other one with the strategic per month thing, I try to hint at people like, you might want to think about that one because I think that's a game changer. But hey, everyone has their own direction, and ultimately, I just want us to win. Like, we're not in this market, what I call niche market, to just continue to be deflated in platforms that are here today and then gone with the wind at any given time. We want some form of sustainability, as well as, maybe dabble in those gamble plays. All right, people. Have a strong mindset, have a strategy for yourself in mind, whatever platform you decide to get in, whether it's those 12%ers, 3%, 5% daily type things. If you're going into those, just be mentally prepared for anything that can happen on any day. Of course, there can be success out of it, but more than not, there's failures. But there are lessons to come out of those that if you play it right, then you can win. So it's totally up to you. For me, on this channel, I do less of those hype style platforms because I just personally found it really draining to give bad news all the time. I'm not a bad energy type person, so to deliver that, it's even tough with NovaTech because NovaTech's been around so long. I didn't have a downline in that anyway, but I'll still share information because, we're all a part of it. We're all kind of in the same realms. When it did great, it got sung its praises. Now it's struggling and not a lot of news coming out. We kind of just have to ride that storm, see what direction they go in, whether it stays around or if it ends up that we just have to move forward. I know a lot of people are like, yeah, I need to report this, I need to report that. I think the lesson of this space is know what you're getting into before you get into it, in terms of that there's zero guarantees in anything. Some will succeed massively, but there will be a lot that flatter to deceive, and that means that you may not profit, or if you do profit, it'll be very small, or you just take a loss in terms of crypto loss in those opportunities. So just be open that as long as you go into something knowing there's no guarantees, you can take on the accountability of that. I took the risk. I understood that before I was getting in, but I saw some potential in it enough for me to at least try it, and then it's either boom or bam. All right, people. So yeah, I just thought I'd just fling in a little video just to touch base, because obviously there's not much news, and I'm not in a lot of hype style programs where you kind of have to be on top of it daily, because you want those daily withdrawals, you want to make sure that it's still around. I'm not really in that market at the moment, so even for the growth of my channel, I'm not really focused on that, because ultimately I'm comfortable with the platforms I'm in at the moment. Not comfortable where I think like, oh, nothing's gonna go wrong, but comfortable enough where I see it's going in the right direction, and it's a direction where I'm earning quite well in. So because I'm in that space, I'm not overly diversifying. I'm just diversifying in a way where it fits my requirements for this time. Okay, so apologies if I'm not giving enough in terms of videos or different diverse opportunities, but I've just chosen for myself, particularly for 2023, to limit how many diversifications that are going, because even though I took a lot of wins last year, I had quite a few big losses as well. So I have to navigate myself the right way so that it's aligned with my mindset, to make sure that if I'm giving this positive energy, that it's actually real, and not just, faking it to make it, because everything I go in is just gonna go away and we don't succeed. That's not what I want for us as a community. I want us to succeed, because the traditional financial institutions don't want us to win. Look at the SEC, is it, in America? Look at what they're doing. They want to shut down and be in control of the digital assets, so that, not too many of us are winning in that sector. So yeah, just be aware of these things that are going on out there, and just stay strong on your journeys. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But if it is for you, you know, pick and choose carefully. Just, navigate your direction. You'll find a way eventually. And sometimes you have to go through the hardships to really understand and move forward. All right. So I'm going to leave it at that, people. Sorry, it's kind of rambling, but yeah, check out the Telegram groups. Let's hang out, and I'll be back soon. Like and subscribe if you're catching the vibe. Diversify as well as possible. Protect your accounts, wallets, and minds. And yeah, this is Trajectory of Wealth channel. Always heading on up, even if things have to be parked to the side. Take care, people. I'll catch you soon. Let's stay going up.